is Angela Hurst, and today I will be talking to you about livestock production and food insecurity. By 2050, it is projected that 9.6 billion people will live on Earth. As agriculturalists, we are held to the responsibility to feed all of those people. The majority of the population growth is estimated to be in regions of developing agriculture systems. These regions are regions in Africa, South America, East Asia, among other parts of the world. We know that our technologies have improved, such as GMOs and rate of production, and that these will help us to feed all of those people. However, some of these technologies are not useful in developing countries due to reproduction time, space available, land, and money in developing countries. So, my question of research was, would the use of specialty livestock help with food insecurities in developing countries? I focused on areas with developing ag systems. Food security, as defined by the UN Committee of World Food Security, is the condition where all people have access to safe and nutritious foods. Food insecurity is all over the world, not just in developing countries. However, people in developing countries are more prone to see food insecurity compared to those in developed countries. As I said before, the increase in population is estimated mostly around developing countries. So this potential increase will not only cause more food insecurity for those who are projected to be here, but the ones who are already, the amount of people already in those systems. So, we know that livestock are crucial to our future of food production. Livestock provides nutrients, energy, fertilizer, draft power, fibers, income, and recycling functions. Ruminants not only provide meat and milk, but they can provide fibers for clothing or furniture, and they can also provide draft power. Swine and poultry not only provide protein, but they also provide recycling functions. Recycling functions means that they can take our food waste that we don't eat or that has gone bad and turn it into a protein that is digestible by our bodies. This, however, causes competition for our food resources because they are more efficient in gaining weight whenever they are fed digestible starches and amino acids. So specialty livestock. Specialty livestock are any non-traditional livestock. The USDA describes them as ratites, llamas, alpacas, rabbits, and snails. However, I wanted to consider ones that would be most adaptable to arid and semi-arid lands. So my research led me to the use of not only these animals, but also guinea pigs and camels. Rabbits are small, non-ruminant herbivores. Due to their size, they don't require a lot of space for production. They can be fed commercial feed like alfalfa pellets. However, they are healthy and happy on grasses and legumes. They also don't need a lot of space. They can be raised in a patch of grass and free to graze around, or they can be raised in a cage and still be just as healthy. Rabbits are induced ovulators, which means that they don't have a specific heat cycle. They become in heat and ovulate as soon as they are in the presence of a male. This allows for quick turnaround because rabbits are able to reproduce a month and a half they are able to rebreed a month and a half after birth. So this allows for 4 to 5 litters per rabbit per year. One problem with rabbits is their adaptability. they do not produce as well when they are in high heat environments. So Alabama and Texas collectively developed a breed, a combined of 3 breeds, that is more adaptable to heat and has a better heat tolerance and can gain weight quickly. The main production of rabbits is for their meat. Their meat is a leaner meat, and so it is also nutritious for those in developing countries. Rabbits can convert forage to protein in the same ratios as larger ruminant animals. So they're more effective in converting the forage with the amount of land. Ratites. Ratites are ostriches, emus, and rheas. Ratites can be used for meat, eggs to be harvested, hide or feathers, and emu oil. Their meat is comparable to beef and venison. Their hide and feathers are able to be used for fashion or accessories. And emu oil is produced from the fat of an emu, which averages 5 or more liters per emu per slaughter. So emu oil is used for moisturizer and muscle aches. Ratites are adaptable to most climates, given that they are native to Australia, Africa, and South America. These lands are arid and semi-arid lands, so they are adaptable to those environments where developing countries are a majority. Potential production is high because ratites can live long lives, and they can produce half of those lives. So, for example, ostriches can live up to 50 years, and they can produce up to 20 years. Ratites also have different breeding seasons. Ostriches also have the ability to produce all year round. Bonato et al. Conducted a study that shows management techniques can improve reproduction and chick survival. If you allow a ratite to select its mate, it is more likely to reproduce more eggs. Also, if you will use a fostering nest system, such as a hen that does not have as many eggs in her nest as another hen, then the survival of chicks will be greater. Camels. Camels have shown to be beneficial in peri-urban systems. So due to these peri-urban areas, they have the potential to do the same for developing countries. Camels are ideal for lands that are scarce in water or have low rainfall, because their bodies allow them to absorb and store water for long periods of time. Camels can be used for meat, milk, transportation, cultural functions, fuel, fibers, and a cash income. The hair on camels can be used for rope or clothing. Their feces are used as the fuel. And not only does meat and milk provide food for the household, but it can potentially provide a cash income for that household, thus improving their livelihoods. Traditional camel farming allows for camels to graze around, looking for pasture, water, and minerals. Peri-urban farming techniques put them similar to cattle raising techniques, where they have a section of land to graze. The estimated meat production in Kenya was 10,000 tons per year. The estimated milk production from camels was 340 to 350 million liters of milk per year. Although milk is primarily used for household use, it can also be a cash income and be sold in the market. However, various improvements will need to be made in order for this milk market to be available for all people in developing countries and not just the ones close to an urban area. The final animal are guinea pigs. Guinea pigs have a quick turnaround, meaning that they are available for market after 90 days. They also reach maturity after 90 days. So their estrus cycle is 16 days and their gestation cycle is 68 days, making it to where they can have multiple litters a year. Litter sizes can be anywhere from 1 to 8 babies. However, the average babies making it to weaning at 15 days is 3 to 4 babies. Since guinea pigs are smaller than ruminant animals and that they're herd animals, they can digest rough plant material and make it into a protein that is digestible to humans. Compared to swine and poultry, guinea pigs are not competing for our food resources. They also have a more efficient food conversion than swine and poultry. So, guinea pigs have 1.6 grams of carcass per 1 gram of grain. Swine have 0.3 grams of carcass per 1 gram of grain, and poultry have 0.5 grams of carcass per gram of grain, thus making them more efficient. The time needed for harvesting guinea pigs is 10 minutes. That is much less time it takes for one single person to harvest swine or poultry. So, also, guinea pigs have a better tolerance to zoonotic diseases. This is because they are in close proximity to humans and develop the same kind of tolerances against these diseases. The benefits of guinea pigs on producers is that a producer can produce a lot more guinea pigs than they can a pig with the same amount of resources. With the resources that a producer has, they are less prone to delayed production rates due to various risks like diseases and stress if they are producing guinea pigs compared to pigs. Also, they can manage guinea pigs to have a constant income and food influx compared to pigs where they would only have one large income and food influx, period. Guinea pigs also improve the role of women and children in agriculture in developing systems, because guinea pigs are easier to manage and therefore easier to keep when a woman or a child is in charge of them. Lamar et al. Has studied that when women are in charge of the income, then the household has a better livelihood due to that income being used for medical needs, school needs, and other nutritious needs for the family. In conclusion, food insecurity is a major concern for the future of our world. Livestock is a great outlet to solve our food insecurity. However, some livestock may not be beneficial for developing countries due to time, land, and money. So, specialty livestock has the opportunity to solve that problem because they're more efficient in adaptability, reproduction, and food conversion. Specialty livestock can also improve the role of women and children in the agriculture system. I hope that you enjoyed my presentation, and I hope that you learned how specialty livestock can improve the food insecurity in developing countries. Thank you.